Florida defeats UConn 77-75. This was a glorious game on many reasons.
On
One,
all fronts.
it was because one, my champion, Florida, gets the win. They were losing for almost damn near this whole game. Decided to pull their heads out of their ass, go on like a 15-3 run. And UConn, you're talking about teams don't score. UConn went from like set at the 7 minute 15 mark to like 2:58 before they finally hit a field goal.
And so we still got over.
Yeah, and we still got over because of all the fouling at the end of this game and a miracle. I think I actually have it pulled up.
Dude, it was a miracle. I was in there with Coach Patty Parlays, and this over was so dead to rights. We were at like 140 or something with like, it was over 151 and a half what we had, and it was damn like 140 or 141 with just over a minute to go. And, dude, that last minute of that game took like 15 or 20 minutes real time. They kept shooting through. We even missed a couple free throws down the stretch. And then you get that meaningless three from the damn logo from that guy. They fumbled the pass around. He hit that damn thing from almost. Yes, we love it.
Well,
not all heroes wear
not
cake.
Just y'all. That, the 9.1 second mark to the 6.6 second mark took like 5 minutes of real time.
They kept going back up. Every time they did it, they would go back and add like a half second. I was like, they're begging us to get this damn over.
Yes. And I know this because I was driving my dad. I was on the freeway driving my dad to the airport. And I'm like, and I'm having him read the stuff off to me. I mean, we're listening it through the speakers, but he's watching it on my phone and whatnot. And I'm like, how much time's left? And he's telling me, I go, it's been 5 minutes and we still haven't finished this last 9 seconds of the game.
I was sitting there watching it real time with, like I said, Buku's dad, Coach Patty Parlays. He kept saying, what's your number, Crick? What's your number? I said, we can't talk about it, Coach. It's too close. Well, I'll tell you in a minute if we got there or not.
And then this happened.
77-72 Florida.
Pause a little bit for just a second.
Hey,
but yeah,
real quick before you hit play again, I want y'all to note that it's 77-72. There's 4.6 seconds left. There's no 5-point play in basketball. So whatever happens right here don't mean shit except for those of us that were on the over.
Yes. The game's over at this point. I'm just happy because Florida's moved on. Homeboy here.
2 seconds.
Oh, it's just enough for a white boy.
Let's go.
Meaningless except for to something. Like it didn't matter about the spread. The spread was already going to cover. It didn't matter. That was beautiful.
Barring anything except Tennessee winning the national championship on a buzzer beater, that will be my most memorable shot from this entire tournament.
What will be most memorable to me is the fact that UConn is now 14-0 in the last 3 years in the tournament against the spread.
Yep.
14-0, yet they lost. But that's okay. What matters is taking the points. And the great Robert Barnes, who just crushed it this weekend. Rocky start on Thursday. When I say rocky start, people say that he has a bad day when he still has a positive day. You know what I mean? It's kind of weird because they expect him to go like 75%.
You're right. You just win them all.
Yeah. Win all. Every time he puts a 5% play out, it's a guaranteed winner, right? That's what they expect. But he put out UConn plus the 9 or whatever it was, and I couldn't trust. I didn't bet Florida. I had him in a money line on my parlays, but I was like, man, I can't do it. I can't do it because I'll feel silly if I take the points with UConn and this is a game where Florida decides to win by 30 because they absolutely could have done that if they wanted to.
I wound up, like I said, I just took the over. I thought we would see a battle back and forth, and I didn't think UConn was just going to lay down. You wouldn't expect that out of that team there. But at what point down do we, when they can make the tournament, we just auto fade them? They can't keep covering the spread, right? 14 in a row is incredible.
I want to auto fade them just for this because this was ridiculous. Did you see what their coach did yesterday? God, Dan Hurley's a bum.
What did he do?
Bum. Walking out after they lost like that. He's walking out. Baylor's trying to take the court, and he's talking to Baylor. And he says, I hope they don't fuck you like they fucked us, Baylor. Talking about the refs.
That's what he said.
Poor sportsmanship, dude.
Yeah, and Baylor.
I don't know where the refs fucked them.
Baylor should have yelled back. It ain't going to matter. We're not going to be even in the game for them to fuck us, so it's okay.
Yeah, try not making it close.
Yeah, it's cool. Just lose by 20.
Yeah, just watch this, though. Watch this. I hope they don't do that to you, Baylor. I hope they don't do that to you, What a poor sport, dude.
A little salty. And he went from that mood. He went from that mood right there to crying his eyes out at the podium.
Really? Good.
Yeah.
He deserves
Yeah.
it. But like, listen, you gotta. I don't know, man. I don't like that shit. I like, you keep it. You keep it together. You can go to the podium and bitch about it, but when you're walking off, you kind of walk. You shook hands, you walk off.
I'm a 2-time defending national champion.
Yeah,
I ain't leaving no excuse out there on the floor. We got beat, man. We didn't win today.
Yes, exactly.
I don't like that shit either, man. I don't.
What's up, Coamps? Is that Coamps?
Yeah, I believe
We're
so.
terrible at pronouncing games. So now that Caitlin Clark is not playing, the women's tournament feels forgettable again. There's a women's tournament going on?
I started to say, whatever, that shit was forgettable with her out there.
What? I didn't even know. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, it's true, though. That's 100% true. By the way, I forgot. We got so many new people here. Let's introduce them to our friend real quick before we get to the next story. Okay. Here you guys go.
You got some tickle bitties and you don't know how to swing? Well, I'm here to help you. Next, you want to tuck your right arm and lay your left arm on top of that mommy milker. Bombs away?
Bombs away, indeed.
Indeed.
That is our good friend Paige. She loves to help us with all our golf swings. Okay. Oh, we got a cool hockey story to talk about too.
I love cool hockey stories.
They're all right. Cool. Let's rapid fire through some of this stuff. So we got Duke.
Yesterday by myself, we did this same thing, bro. We talked for college basketball for an hour and 12 minutes by myself in here. How we even do that?
You did what?
We talked college basketball for an hour and 12. I went 2 hours by myself yesterday, man. And we talked college basketball it's cool. I'll tell y'all this, chat. On Crick's Corner, if y'all pop off like y'all did yesterday morning, I'll hang out in Crick's Corner longer. I just run out of shit to say when y'all ain't saying nothing. Y'all throwing all that extra
5 hours. Just
we hang out for hours, man. I love y'all. You're welcome, Coamps.
Pedro says, I'm reminded of most pros thumbnails of ref macking with number 15.
Mahomes.
Oh, the ref. Okay. Yeah, that's right. All right.
Pedro, when he says name, he just calls him number 15.
Respect. Mm-hmm. Duke defeats Baylor 89-66. It wasn't even close. Alabama handles St. Mary's. This one was never even close either. 80-66. Michigan. Dude, I'll tell you what. I keep talking about Cal Sheet is the way to go. I made a lot of money this weekend on Cal Sheet. Even if I didn't like it, as long as I saw value, and at some point in the game, I felt like there's a chance this underdog here, this 4-1 underdog, can make it close to where we can get them close to 50-50 at some point in the game and then sell out.
There were a few Cowshy questions in here yesterday, and I told them, I was like, I'm just learning on this stuff. I was like, Will's the Cowshy guy. So you have to bring your Cowshy questions back when he's in here with me, so I can make sure. I was like, I don't want to give you no bad information and tell you something.
I left a lot of. I mean, listen. So like, if I what I take, I took like Kentucky, right? So I took Kentucky. They were at like 34. I think I got Kentucky at like 34 cents. They were up to like 88. And I just cashed out, even though it looked like they were going to cruise and win anyways. I left 12 cents on the board, but I'm like,
that's all right.
Doubled my money. I don't care. Because even though we haven't seen really any madness happen, I know that it's possible for a freaking crazy comeback, and I don't want to be on the wrong side of that. Yeah, I should have done it last night. I had Oregon. I bought in on Oregon at like 24 cents. They were above 50 cents at one point, and then Oregon was up 24-10. And they lost
19-4.
Yeah, and they lost the first half still. I don't get it.
How does that happen?
Because I hate it.
How does that happen? Dude, I had a little parlay. You talk about bad beat. I should have cashed out because I was looking at it. It was like I was getting 7-1. It was like plus 700, and they were offering me about 5-1 on my money. But there was Maryland and Colorado State. I had over 143.5. Look at the final. Yeah. And then they were at like 120 with 7 minutes to go in the game. And I'm like, I don't need to cash this out for the 5-1. Well, they just save it, get the extra couple units there. 72-71 final, bro. They said, thanks for your donation, Cricket.
That's awesome.
No, it's not. Not awesome. We had over 143.5 and it landed on 143.
I know. It's awesome. I love it when we win or lose by the hook. It goes both ways. Timothy here. What up, Tim? Good morning, fellas. You keep talking about women's basketball, and you're gonna have every fan in the country mad at you. I don't know if you can handle 5 people being mad at you. That's a good.
I was reading that. That's why I started laughing randomly. I was like, "What's up, Timothy? How you doing, bro? Good morning. Good to see you, buddy."
Morning, sir. I know, man. I know. Gosh, poor our bad.
Whatever. The guy that I know that loves college basketball the most, and Coach Patty Parlays, loves me. He'll listen to me talk all the shit about it and still loves it.
This is what I'll say to them.
Well, then get the fuck out of here then. Okay, see ya.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Real quick. So yeah, Alabama handled business. Michigan State. I mean, this one was kind of close. Lobos put up a battle, but then Michigan State just kind of pulled away in the second half. So Lobos were up 2 at half. That's the difference between like these good teams and these teams that are, just happy to be there.
Yeah, that was one of the. Like I said, they showed up. They played well throughout the game. Gave Michigan State some problems, but they just kind of out athleted them down the stretch. Arlicoff says, "That's not fair. You're lowballing women's basketball fans' numbers. They're at least 10."
Oh man. Hey, I gotta step away real quick, Crick. Tell them about this amazing Kentucky-Illinois game.
Oh man, Kentucky really dominated this thing. Wasn't a whole lot to talk about in this one. Like I said, I was running some errands yesterday. By the time I turned this one on, Kentucky was pretty much in control right here. Illinois did not shoot the ball well. I think they shot something like 28% from 3-point range. Just did not look good out there. Looked kind of out of sync. Kentucky got some more bench points. Only played 4 bench guys this time versus 8 in the first round against Troy. But still did get some productive minutes out of those guys. And once again, Illinois, you did not see that on the other side. They also had 4 guys come off the bench, but only got 7 points off that bench. Kentucky almost tripled that, I believe, from their bench points. But, yeah, just is a good win for Kentucky right here. The winner of this one will now Kentucky will go on to play my Vols in the Sweet 16, our third matchup of this year. We had played both these teams earlier in the year. We beat Illinois up in Champaign on a buzzer beater right at the end of the game, and then Kentucky has gotten us twice so far. So I was kind of wanting Kentucky to win this one, and I want another shot at Kentucky. You get us 3 times, you earned it. Good season, all that stuff, but I want another shot at it. We'll live and die by that sword. So we'll see what happens. But Kentucky really looked good in this thing. Kind of dominated Illinois team that played much better. Really been shooting the ball well. Took some, that Xavier team that beat Texas, came back to beat Texas. Illinois really took them out of sync, dominated the whole game there. And but last night, did not have an answer for Kentucky. Lamont Butler played much better, had 0 points on, I think, 0-5 shooting in the first round against Troy, but he comes out, gets 14 points last night. Omari Williams played better. So you see Kentucky as a whole looked like a much better unit last night than what you saw in the first round of Troy. And that team right there, you got a good coach in Mark Pope. You got a lot of talented guys. Kentucky ain't nothing to sleep on, man. They can.
I know. I totally forgot that we're going to get the matchup you were wanting, which means what do they play Thursday or Friday next week?
Friday at 7
night. Crick. Oh god. We might just have to send S Team 14 fan out with the ladies or something. Have a girls' night or something, and let you just kind of be by yourself for this one.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
She knows.
I saw those videos. Saw those videos.
I never know she's recording me like that. I'm like, you're like the paparazzi or something. Just running through my house screaming. My dog's always scared to death, thinking he doesn't know if I'm upset or if I'm happy because the tone's pretty much the same. He's just like curled up under the cage. Like, I don't know if that's mad or what.
He's hitting the basketball again. Oh,
yeah. What? Why is he fist pumping and yelling at the TV again? Is he happy? Is he upset?
Yeah. Ole Miss dominates Iowa State 91-78. Man, this Ole Miss team, I doubted them. They find themselves in Sweet 16. Good for them. Good for them.
Good win there. Hey, Maha, try clicking up at the top, man. I know you probably can't hear me if it's not working for you, but try enabling the sound on your thing.
My volume won't turn up.
Sometimes you'll start a video up and they'll mute it for, I don't know why they randomly do it, but then you click at the top of your screen, it says enable sound or whatever.
Oh.
And so
maybe this. Who would ever thought we'd get tech advice from Crick?
I'm telling you, man, I have to learn things. I'll be in here panicking and stuff, and I'm like, I got to learn in real time. They wanted me to watch a video while I was by myself yesterday.
Did you realize you sent that to him, or you said that to him? And
I even said it. I was like, you probably can't hear what I'm saying, but I'll at least tell the rest of the folks. But yesterday they were trying to get me to watch a hockey video goal or something. I was like, boys, I can't do that while I'm here by myself. I'll be freaking out. My computer be thinking and all that stuff.
Oh man.
What?
Where is it? I swear I had this pulled up. Anyways, Maryland 72-71. I was about to come in here salty as hell. Salty as hell if Maryland didn't get this one. But Maryland gets the win off of this. Watch this. They just went. So Colorado State hits a shot there with about 3.7 left. Actually, it was more than that. They hit a 3 to go up 1, 71-70 here. Maryland takes it up, calls timeout. They got one play, Crick. They got one play. A lot of people are going to say this is travel. This ain't travel. This is not a travel, and this is just big boy. This is a man versus boys kind of move in basketball. Right?
Dude, this guy's been one of the top freshmen in the league all year long. Derek Queen ain't no joke, y'all.
Huh? He's a freshman?
Yeah, freshman, bro.
Damn. All right.
He's been a stud all year long.
Maryland wins it here.
From the out of bounds to the freshman Queen, who's driving, floats it.
I didn't realize we had a woman announcing it. This just doesn't sound the same, does it?
Bro, I couldn't even hear anything she was saying when that play was going on. It was just a buzz.
I couldn't hear either. I just realized now that there was a woman announcing. It's just not the same, man.
Dude, they had a big to do about this, trying to say, okay, do you think he walks right there?
No, I think that's.
I don't either.
That's two, and then he goes off his left. He gathers it off his left side.
I think that's
good.
That's
a basketball move.
That's a schoolyard play from 1974 called the bank in the window. Let's go take it to the house. Is what that was. They were sitting up there, and you have all them announcers after Candace Parker and these people and everything, and they're sitting up there telling what they think. Some of them agree, some of them don't. Yada 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 and everything. And then the one guy says, "But you got all these people at home sitting up here acting like they're referees." And I said, "What the fuck are you doing, guy? Sitting up here on national television? How many referee striped shirts you ever put on?"
This is just a grown man move right here.
Grown man.
To the freshman Queen, who's driving, floats it.
Y'all should know Derek Queen will play in the NBA.
Derek Queen saved y'all from listening to me rant for 30 minutes this morning about the bum-ass Maryland team. I was going to cut out clips. Crick, tell me pick Maryland in Survivor, do all this stuff.
Never a doubt.
Yep, never was a doubt.
Never a doubt. Not all heroes wear capes.
She said from the freshman. Yeah. Yeah.
From the freshman. I'm the leader of the Repeal the 19th. Y'all the ones bringing this stuff in here, but I'm the poster child for it.
Get that shit out of here. And then Arizona defeats Oregon 87-83. And there you have it.